Good morning, my Colorado friends. Randy Flood here. Today is July the 6th, Tuesday, July the 6th. And I hope everybody had a great weekend and a safe weekend. I hope you enjoyed visiting, with family and friends, and especially with the beautiful weather that we had. Now, the rates go up in category. The Dow Jones is actually up, although I think it will actually go down because as I was preparing this, the ISM Service Index was released and it was down. And there's also still going to be some profit taking in the bond market, so this could help rates go up slightly. Now the rates go down category. I mentioned the ISM Service Index was down. It was actually down again for May, and on Friday, as I was mentioning, the ISM Manufacturing Index was also down. So once again, not good news for the economy, but great news for rates. And it's going to be a short week, and it's going to be a very quiet week, so there's going to be very little trading. Now, this is what's happening in the market today. Right now, we're up actually 12 basis points. Earlier this morning, we were down, and you'll see that in a second. And let me slide it over a little bit so you can have a better view. And once again, we're up, which is really great. And this is very healthy. And normally, and I've been talking about having to close this gap and come down to here. We're moving sideways, which is still very, very healthy, and we're creating a new level of support. And if you really take a look, we have a new level of support about 101.25, which is good. Now, if we look at the longer term, as I mentioned, very, very healthy. If you draw a trend line through here, we're above it, which is good. And eventually we're going to have a correction, and we're going to break down to this 101 support. And when we do that, we're actually going to come down further and touch the 10-day moving average. And I just want to also show you the long-term picture, and I've said this many a times. Take a look. We've established a new level of support, and this is significant because once again, I am very bullish immediate and long term for the bond market and also for interest rates. As I mentioned earlier, we opened down because Dow Jones was actually rallying. But since the ISM report was released, we're rebounding, which is good. Now, as far as the lenders, uh, there's 57 lenders have improved their pricing today, and 27. And as the day goes on, this number will actually increase, especially with the rally in the bond market. And here's a summary. As I mentioned, it's going to be very thin post-holiday trading this week. Uh, the Dow, I'm sorry, is actually up, and it's done on home buying. Here, wait a second. Let me correct this right quick. Yeah, it's been an early day already. Correct this. Here, wait 1 second. Now you're able to see that I'm not necessarily perfect. But anyway, the Dow is up, and it's basically on speculators buying because, before the Dow was trading around the 97, uh, range. And bonds are actually holding up, and like I said, it's actually rallying right now, even in spite of the Dow. And as I mentioned, the ISM, misses, the service sector's down, jobs, prices, and we are at that one level of 101.25, and that's good. And as I mentioned, trading's going to be really light all week, and especially today. And I'm still very, very bullish mid and long term. And I say that for a lot of different reasons. Technically, everything is in line. As far as the fundamentals, once again, the housing economy is still not doing very well. We have a lot of people unemployed, so we're not recovering with new jobs. And also manufacturing is down. So in other words, we're not manufacturing and producing goods, and people, the consumer confidence is down. So all these things are bad for the economy. However, fantastic for rates. So hopefully you'll be able to take advantage of it. Now, the thought of the day: birds of a feather really do flock together. And you choose your flock based upon how you view yourself. So in other words, if you view yourself as a winner, you're associating with other winners, other people that are very, very successful. However, if your belief system is that, hey, I'm not worthy, or I'm not very good, or I'm not very successful, you're going to be flocking with the turkeys. And, there is no reason that you can't be like an eagle and fly, because it is based upon the belief that you choose to believe about yourself. And there's old saying, take a look at your 5 closest friends, and that will show you your economic status. And this is very, very true. Now, I'm not saying get rid of your friends that you have. I'm not saying that. However, if you want to become more successful, you need to hang around other very successful people. So once again, take a look at who's in your flock, and if you don't like it, change your belief system and rise to a higher level. And as always, wanting only the best for you.